Hi everyone, today we're going to work on gluteus medius activation, or glute med for short. It is a highly important muscle for everyone, whether you're a runner, have had IT band issues in the past, have previous or current knee problems, or even foot and ankle problems, then this is a muscle that you will want to get familiar with. It's important in everyday function due to how it controls the lower extremity during gait or any time that we're on one leg. So if I stand on one leg and the muscle is strong, it's going to keep my pelvis level, prevent my knee from falling and turning in, or my ankle from turning over as well. And if it's weak, then any of those things can happen. So what I mean by that is, when I stand on one leg, my pelvis should stay here, my knees and toes should stay in line, and I should be able to go in and out of that movement without those changing. But if it's a weak or inactive muscle, then what we can see is the pelvis drop, the knee turn or fall in, and then my foot want to roll over as well. So, the ultimate goal of strengthening this muscle is to be able to control single leg stance. So picture if you were a runner, and your average run consists of 8,000 steps, so 4,000 steps on that one leg. If the glute med on that side is not functioning properly, then that could potentially mean 4,000 times you've generated these small amounts of tissue damage at either the hip, knee, ankle, or back. So today I'm going to show you the stage 1 activation exercise called To perform the clamshell, you're going to lie down on your side, preferably on a firm surface, and just make sure you have a pillow to support your neck so we don't create any problems. And there's a lot of little cues during this, so I'm going to make sure we walk you through them all. You're always going to tighten your tummy muscles before you start, just to control your spine. And your hips and knees are only going to be bent a little bit. So some of the mistakes that we see would be that people just want to really bend both those joints much further than we need to. And the third thing is you're going to keep your hand on your pelvis to monitor it as you lift your knee up to make sure that you're not rolling backwards, because then we're going to start working different muscles that we're not interested in. And the last bit would be the area that you're going to feel this is right in your back pocket region. So we call it the back pocket muscle. So after every repetition, you should start feeling that area work a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. So I'm going to demo that for you now. So flatten the side, your knees and ankles are stacked. I got my hand in front of my pelvis, so that when I lift my knee, as soon as I start to feel this point move, it means that's where I'm going to stop. I'm not going to try and go any further. So for repetitions, you're going to go as far as you can, hold for 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, control it back down. You get a 1 second rest at the bottom, then you're right back up. Holding for 5 again, and then coming back down for your 1 second rest. If you decide to add this exercise to your normal routine, then you're going to perform 2 sets of 15 on each side every day. And remember that it's a 5 second hold at the top for each rep with a 1 second rest at the bottom. You should perform this for a minimum of 1 week before attempting any progressions, but make sure you always do this exercise before you do any sort of activity. Because you may have good strength in the muscle, but it could be inactive, say, from a long day of sitting, and then you're just increasing your injury risk. So progressions will follow in the next couple of weeks, and if you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to reach out to us at the Dallas Physiotherapy Clinic.